It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Looking to scramble to his left. Looking deep on the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
It's a prime example of how you stretch the defense early in a game. Opening drive, they attack them deep and expose his secondary right off the bat. And not only, Chris, is it a big score, but it keeps the defense honest in the back end and should open up the short and intermediate routes the rest of the way.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Florida's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff to the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback still with the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back's got it again. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. But it's Northern Illinois in the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd down now after the sack. And he drops back in the gun. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Pryor. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Gators will have to kick this away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground, there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Caught quickly. Running with Perk. They can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10 now. To the air. It's Duke. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that one.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes off in a bootleg. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he scores! Touchdown, Gators! A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And here's the handoff. Runs through the defense. Look at that power. Again, ripping through the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass this time. Pressure is coming. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They get the second half started with their running play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ran by the receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here, running with purpose. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Can he make it to the marker? Fighting off the defender. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Running through the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. 3rd down coming up after that running play. But go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Huskies. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Cricket.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Third down now after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Duke. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. But it's Northern Illinois in the lead here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Northern Illinois.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Northern Illinois 35.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 15 set to kick this one away.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
A big fullback here. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
of 10.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. First down and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Duke. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Now rolling out to his left. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Fresh set of downs, first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Florida, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Ready? Moves.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First and 10 play coming up.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
From the shotgun, drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, what a move. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they...
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in.
It's Pryor.
Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.